I'm sick. Everything is agony. Everything is terrible. It's not that bad, but I am sick. The PAX plague hit me hard. Remember a few days ago I said I was going to PAX? I made a vlog saying come meet me. Then I went and did the thing and people met me and now I'm back here to tell you again and my voice is all breaking and everything. It's weird. My voice never breaks. My voice never, well, it does break. My voice never goes whenever I yell stuff. I could yell stuff all day and my voice would be fine. But no, I go to one convention, touch a billion people, and then I get sick, and then my voice goes. I've lost like the entire top register of my voice. Like, it's gone. It's gone. I took a vacation. It went away. It's gone forever. It's never coming back. But we did go to PAX. It was awesome. Boston is cold as fuck. It's like minus 12 degrees Celsius over there right now. And we got out right before the blizzard hit, which was awesome. Any of you still stuck there? But seriously, I hope everyone gets out of Boston safe. It sounds like there's a war going on and people are trying to like be smuggled out. A blizzard hit the night we were leaving and our flight back was actually turbulent as all hell. And there was some points I was just like sitting, holding onto the chair like, I don't want to die this way. I want to die being eaten by a dragon or something. What am I talking about? PAX was awesome. I say this every time I come back, but each time something cool and new always happens, and this one was no exception. There was a lot of people at this one. I've never seen this many people at a PAX East before, and this was also the first PAX East where I did a panel on my own, because the last one I did was at PAX West, or as it used to be called, PAX Prime. But this one, a lot more people seem to be more prepared for it, and there was a load of people at the panel. I think the room that we were in seated like 1,000 people or something, and the line capped out super quick. I really apologize to any of you who came to PAX to try and see or meet me in any of these events, and the lines capped out super quick. The signing line capped out at like 4 a.m. People were lining out in the freezing minus 12 degrees Celsius weather, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Siri, what is that? My phone's off. They were camping out like really super early in the morning. I saw some people say that they had like some girl passed out because she was trying to wait for the signing because she got too cold. Like, why? I really appreciate that. That's super admirable in a way, and it's incredibly flattering that people would want to wait out that early in that kind of weather to try and meet me for any sort of event at all. But seriously, please do not go out of your way or get in harm's way to try and do any of these things. All it does is end up making me feel bad that I don't know, because I woke up at like 9 a.m. and I had people already tweeting me at like 7 a.m. saying that the line was capped out. I was like, but I can't do anything about this. That's horrible. Oh God, mic's falling. So I apologize to any of you who either went through that kind of stuff to get to a signing or a panel or missed out on that kind of stuff because people were doing that. So it was all over the place, and PAX kind of had to open early because people were waiting out in the cold, and that's respectable of them as well, but they also kind of broke their own rules to let people line up earlier, which is kind of shitty. So again, it was kind of messy, and I really apologize for that. But the panel was so fucking cool, because I did a solo panel before, again, and this one was basically the same thing, just a Q&A as I said, but we had a special extra surprise at the start of it that I didn't tell anyone about, and it blew me away to see the reaction of that. What we did was another Jacksepticeye video. Me and Robin together, he edited it and I did it, and he did such an amazing job in it, and I'm so proud of him. It was so cool, because I just spontaneously thought of that idea. We brought Anti back for the detention series because it was that type of game that had some of that stuff going on, and then I was like, shit, people are expecting us to do something huge again, like the say goodbye video, and I didn't know what to do. And then I thought, hey, live event, that's a good idea. And it was so weird because I have never seen people react live to one of my videos, which was the first time I'd ever seen something like that. So to see that reaction, because I hid backstage sort of, and when the video started playing, I opened up the door and peered out and watched everyone react to it, and I was just sitting backstage all giddy, bouncing up and down, hearing people scream and shout and yell, and people caught on super quick. So for those of you who haven't seen it or didn't watch the live stream or weren't there or anything, I'm gonna roll the video right now. Go! Well, hello there! How's everybody doing? Are you all good? Are you all enjoying your PAX? Good. Welcome to the panel. I know this is a little bit of an unorthodox sort of intro, but I had a cool idea for this one. I had a cool idea before I actually get up and do the whole Q&A thing, and before we start this whole panel all completely, I wanted to do a little game with everybody, because you guys know how much I love audience interaction, and you know how much I love getting in touch with you and doing cool stuff with you. So what I wanted to do for this, because it's a live event, what I want everyone to do right now, okay, so bear with me. If you have a phone, a lot of you probably have a phone, right? Hopefully, maybe. If you have a phone, or you have a camera, or you have an iPad, or anything like that that's able to record something, we're all going to do something together right now, and we're all going to record a message all together. Okay? Are you with me so far? I guess I have to leave a minute of space in here for everybody to actually be able to take out something. This is a little awkward. Right, okay, I don't know. This is going to be weird. Is everybody ready? Okay, so what I want everybody to do is start recording and then record a little message. And when you're doing that, then we're going to do with your phone in your hand. And I think that would be a really cool thing if you... Did you miss me? Look at you all! Just sitting there! You all thought I was gone! Not worrying about anything. You all thought I was gone. But I've been here this entire time! Keeping an eye on things. You stopped paying attention! Well, I hope you're happy. You found someone new! Threw me aside! Someone to replace me! I'm not going anywhere! I'm always there. Always watching. You can't get rid of me. Enjoy the show. Isn't that cool? I fucking love it so much. And it was so awesome, because listening to it here is one thing, and listening to it through a video is one thing, but to be there at the actual panel and to hear these like really rapturous speakers and to hear the giggling like reverberate all around the room was the coolest thing I've ever done so far on YouTube. Well, maybe not the coolest thing, but the whole anti-month was actually pretty damn cool on its own. But again, to see the reaction from people was phenomenal. So thank you guys so much for that. It blew me away, because I knew people would like it, but and again, you're always just thinking in your head, what if they don't like it? What if they don't get it? Which I don't see how they couldn't, or how you couldn't. But when the first thing it was like, before we start the panel, then people were just, I heard people screaming anti already. I was like, how did you get it so quick? You clever people. But no, I'm so proud of that. That was such a cool moment, such a cool event. And you can go actually see some of the live reactions around on YouTube or Tumblr and Instagram. I've seen it posted in different places. Kind of wish I had my own version of it recorded, the reaction itself. But you can, well, actually, you can just go see. Oh no, I was gonna say you could go watch the panel uploaded to YouTube, but it had just the video audio. It didn't have audience audio at that point, so can't miss out on that. So that was a huge highlight for the whole weekend, and that was on the Friday. And then the Saturday, I got to meet a Make-A-Wish kid, which was mind-boggling, because I've met lots of Make-A-Wish kids before, and it's always such a cool experience to sit down and talk to these people who've gone through so much more than I have or probably ever will. But this one hit hard with me, because it was a 17-year-old boy named Alex, and he was so damn cool, because he sat down, and there's a little bit of awkwardness at the start where you don't really know what to talk about. You're trying to understand each other's personalities, kind of thing. But he just opened up, and he was the most mature 17-year-old I've ever talked to. And I think that conversation meant more to me than it did to him, because he was reaffirming a lot of the morals that I built on this channel, talking about, like, if he ever made money, he said that he was going to donate it to charity, and that he said he never wants to feel like he's better than anybody else, that we're all just people. And he said that he like saved up for a PlayStation on his own, and that it meant more to him than if he was just given this PlayStation as a gift and stuff like that. He's just really great head on that kid's shoulders, and he's going to go so far in life. And again, it was just such a mind-opening experience, because I talked to his mother as well. She was there. And I'm not going to go into details about their life and their story, because it was a very personal, intimate thing, and I want to leave it at that. And it was a very special moment for me to be able to talk to them in private about that stuff, but just really blew me away, really shocked me and surprised me, and gave me it reinvigorated me almost. It inspired me to just do better and do good things still. Because I've built the channel on good morals, and I think that I've held those morals throughout the entire thing, but to hear that kind of stuff was just like, yeah, that is what it's all about, thank you. So that was just so cool. And then on the Sunday, Mark's panel was after that, and we went to that, and that was super cool. That was in the main stage, which was fucking phenomenal to see, because that's a huge room. I'd never actually seen the main stage at PAX East, so that was really cool. But on the Sunday then, I did the signing. Why am I all over the place? I'm scatterbrained. I did the signing on Sunday, and that capped off at like 150 people, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it still took us like 2 hours to get through everybody. And those are always a really big highlight for me, because you meet people face to face. People tell you their stories. People are happy, they're smiling, they cry, they tell you all about their lives. And they take pictures with you, they ask you to sign stuff, to give you gifts, which should be on the way here, by the way. They sent it while I was at PAX. There was like 5 boxes worth of stuff at the signing, and then there was stuff all throughout the weekend that people gave to other people to give to me. So I'm really looking forward to that, because there's some really cool things in that, and I want to do an unboxing video of those things as well, because I love those, and I love getting gifts from you guys, so thank you so much for that. It's really generous and really very flattering of you. I said it before that you guys are one of the best communities that I've ever seen, and one of the nicest, and I'm not saying that because it's the community built around the Jacksepticeye channel. I'm saying it because I really truly believe it. It's very, very rare to see a community that rallies behind itself as much as you guys do, so big round of applause for you guys for that. It's very encouraging to be able to make videos for the people who watch it like that, who are so accepting and so loving and so kind and generous to each other, and you're not trying to tear each other apart or trying to get attention from me or anything like that. It's a very calm, very well-rounded, very level-headed community, and I love that, because it also keeps me level-headed, and I'm not just going to put myself on this pedestal and make you all worship me or anything like that. So cool. I love it so much. Another really big highlight for me at these conventions that I love to rant on about all the time is meeting up with friends again. Either friends that I've known for a while and we only see each other a couple of times a year, or new friends that have come into the group. Any of that stuff is so cool, because you get to hang out backstage at certain things, you just get to talk, you get to go to dinner, you get to go to some of the parties that are going on, and getting to know more people inside this space, and who are other creators who do things that are different than you or the same thing as you. It's really nice to sit down and talk to them, and it's nice to share ideas and opinions and have an open discussion about a lot of different things, that some stuff that you don't know or some stuff that they don't know, and just merging together and just sharing knowledge. It's one of my favorite things to do, is sit down and talk to people and just learn from them. But overall, great weekend. I really liked it. I would rate it a happy out of joy. It was a really good time, and it was one of the funner conventions I've been to. They seem to just get better and better and better and better and better all the time. So cool. I can't wait to go to the next one. And even though I'm sick, I'm going to keep videos coming. I don't know what I'm recording next after this. I need to keep going with Night in the Woods. So you might see an episode of that after this. I have no idea. I might have to record something easy because I'm sick. Because I don't know if my voice is capable of doing an hour-long Night in the Woods episode with all those voices. I would love to, because I want to sit down and play more of that game. They were at PAX! I didn't get to go over and say hi to them, but they had a booth there, and it was cool seeing other people play the game. So, I don't know what's next, but thank you for watching. It's been a great time. You're just a camera right now, but there's a lot of very beautiful people out there, and I love you. What is this? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes. At least that's one good part about a sick, deep voice is high fives all around. I can't do the other parts, but fuck it.